What's up, YouTube fam? It's Samurai back once again with another reaction video. Today I'm going to be checking out Allan Holdsworth, Looking Glass in Frankfurt. Now, I have heard a lot about this dude in the past year or so. I see him on YouTube videos a lot. People reacting to him and whatnot. And it's just a name that I've become familiar with throughout this past year. I've never listened to him. I don't know exactly what to expect. I believe it's jazz, but I don't know. So we're going to go ahead and check this out, and let's get to it. A lot of chord extensions. Bass just kind of following along. Is that a 6 or a 7 string? 6 string bass. That picking hand is on point. Okay, I just want to stop really quick. Oh, we're almost at the end. Damn, that was already 4 minutes and something seconds. It's crazy. Did not feel like that. All right, so I'm gonna get to the solo part and Allan Holdsworth, which I assume is the guitar player. But what I was noticing the whole entire time is that the bass player, which by the way is killing it. He's playing a lot in the high register, the dun 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 dun, kind of playing the chords of the progression. But there's this constant doom 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 in the back, which he is not playing. And I was trying to figure that out when the camera wasn't panned to him. I was like, there's no way he's playing these two things at the same time. I don't even know if that's humanly possible. But then it panned over to him, and sure enough, he's not playing the actual like bass line. He's just playing the chords on the high register there of the bass, and obviously the 6-string bass really helps with that because you can get all those chord extensions and stuff like that, which is nice. So that's the one thing I was kind of confused about the whole time until the camera panned over to him. So I'm assuming it's just in a backing track because there's clearly like a bass line. It's just dum 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 constantly. So I would assume that's probably just a backing track or something. The guitarist, I mean, this dude is going crazy. I can't play like that at all. His pick control is outstanding. That's like one of the first things I noticed. And obviously these arpeggios and kind of sweep picks that he's doing. Like, not only is his tone a little bit more rock centric and oriented than jazz, but also in a way his playing style does use some techniques that you see a lot in, you know, rock and maybe metal. Obviously you do in jazz too, but I guess that mixed with the distorted guitar, which is very compressed as well, it, you know, it feels a little bit more like fusion, I guess, than just straight up traditional jazz. And again, I'm not very knowledgeable in jazz, so you guys can correct me down below if anything I said is wrong. But the tone, in my opinion, is definitely not something that a lot of jazz players typically will go with. Most of them will play clean, or at least somewhat clean. A lot of them will have their tone all the way down, right? So no treble or whatsoever. But I know now, you know, with the fusion and stuff kind of being the main sort of jazz, I guess, that's around, you know, that gives you more, I guess, flexibility and lets you kind of do things outside of the norm than what was traditionally done and has been done for many years. But this is what, 80s or 90s? Got to be one of those. I wonder if it says here 97. Yeah. So I mean, back then I don't know how common it was to do, you know, to have a guitar tone like this while playing jazz. But I mean, his playing is phenomenal. I can't even go into like the depths of the theory and all that stuff that what he's doing, but exceptional playing technique. And again, the pick control was a big thing that I've noticed, because that's something I struggle with a lot, is pick control and being able to just accurately pick, you know, especially alternative I don't know how I can say that word. Alternative picking and alternate picking. I don't know what's going on with me today. I need to get some sleep, man. Yeah, especially with alternate picking, it's pretty hard to do those really minute movements, just enough to strike the string but come back up and, you know, just keep that hand motion very steady. And yeah, it's just difficult, and it's something that I have a lot of trouble with. So that's one of the first things I noticed. But the speed's there, the technique is there. He's killer playing. Some volume swells there, which is cool. It almost reminds me of a little bit of What's his name? We haven't even talked about the drummer yet. He's been pounding those drums the whole entire time. Hold on. He reminded me of some player, but I can't think. Eric Johnson. Eric Johnson. He reminded me of Eric Johnson, especially there in that last part where he was doing the volume swells and stuff like that, and he's got that like violin-ish tone that Eric Johnson was very famous for. And I think even in the beginning, I think he was doing something similar, and I kind of heard the same thing, and I was like, oh, this sounds like Eric Johnson. I couldn't think of his name. But yeah, a very exceptional trio here. I mean, they all were killing it. The drummer, dude, this dude was drumming away. This dude was drumming like his life depends on it for a whole 5 minutes and 30 seconds. The bass player, again, I just really like that smooth tone with the, you know, again, the high register playing on the bass. Something about it, man. Something about that timbre of the low strings, but playing in the high register and getting those chord extensions out. It's just, it sounds great, right? Rather than if you were to use a guitar, it would sound a lot different, even though you're playing the same notes. And Allan Holdsworth, I mean, what more can I say about that? Killer playing from everyone involved. So I'd like to check out more. Again, I'm not too well versed in jazz, so that's something I need to brush up on and get a little bit more familiar with. So yeah, let me know what you guys would like to see down below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, go check out my Patreon. It should be linked right over here somewhere, and there's a lot of great stuff on there that's not on my YouTube channel. Hope to catch you guys next time. This has been Samurai. Arigato and sayonara.